Welcome to a new edition of 2-Year-Olds in Training for the Harness Edge. I'm Harold Howe, and I'm here with Jack Darling at Classy Lane Training Centre. My usual weather report, a nice day for a change.
Beautiful day. Yeah.
Jack, you're back from your travels in Florida, and you do things a little different, as people, I guess, know by now. You send a number of your horses to George Zernis in Hawkinsville to prepare, and then they come back when it's a little better weather, and away you go. How many did he have down there this year?
Yeah, George had 8 2-year-olds for me, and we had 3 up here.
We're going to look at 6 of them today, starting off with St. Lad's Moonwalk, a Mach 3 colt out of the Canadian Open Sale, $57,000.
Yeah, he's been a real nice colt right along. He's trained in 15 here, I believe, and just a nice colt, honest. And the nice thing about him, there seems to be no end to him. He's got a great set of lungs to him, so I'm hopeful for him.
Where We Rocket, an Up the Credit filly, 15.5 out of the same sale.
Yeah, she's been a nice filly. I kind of she caught my eye at the sale, and I took a chance at her. She hasn't got a real deep pedigree, but she's out of a good. There's some good race mares in the pretty close to the front there. Wasmula, I believe, is on that family, and yeah, she's been a nice surprise. She's training along nicely, and I like her.
We'll get into a few of the heavyweights here. Continual Hanover, $120,000 out of Harrisburg, and he's a bettor's delight.
Yeah, he was fairly expensive, but there's a good solid group of buyers that are looking for the same type of Ontario-sired yearling that have the pedigree and the look. So he was expensive, but yeah, he's a brother to Code One Hanover, who I've got, and yeah, he's been a nice colt all along.
King of Sports, a sports rider colt, $100,000 out of Lexington.
Yeah, I really like this colt. He's a big, beautiful colt. Nice, easy gait on him. Very classy. He was a little expensive too, but he looks the part, and so far he looks good.
Devil's Advocate, one of these rare trotters for you. Man of Many Missions, filly, $45,000 out of Harrisburg.
Yeah, I dabbled with a couple trotting fillies this year, and yeah, this filly's been really good. George has been really high on her, and she's got lots of speed. So far, so good.
And the last one, Heavy Metal Hanover, an Up the Credit colt, $21,000 out of Harrisburg, and there's a little bit of history here with this colt. Yeah,
she's out of a mare that I'd had. She was a Rock and Roll Hanover, and she trained along with a mare named Ticket to Rock, who went on to make $1 million. They trained down together, the same, and when they were in about 210, if I had to pick one, if you put a gun to my head, I would have taken the mud. Her Music Rocks. Turns out she got tying up, and she didn't even race, and I ended up selling her to Hanover as a broodmare. And this, so when this yearling was there to look at, I remembered that I liked the mare, so I looked at the colt, and he was as nice a yearling as was in the sale. So I ended up buying him for $21,000, and he's been just a really nice colt.
And am I right that the second dam in here is Decor, who you also raced and did very well with?
Yeah, Decor. She was a really nice filly, and I've just had a bunch out of that family, and I really like it. But yeah, this colt, he's been a natural from day one. He's been kind of the standout down in Hawkinsville all winter.
Moving away from 2-year-olds, you mentioned Code One Hanover. How are we looking?
You know, she looks good. She's come back. Her first 2 qualifiers were very mediocre. She's sound. I really don't know. She's got a kick in.
Overall, you said though you kind of like the barn.
Yeah. I'm real excited about my 2-year-olds. The 3-year-olds are just kind of mediocre, but I've got some pacing colts there that look like they might be the real deal.
Good stuff. Hope you have a tax problem.
Okay, thank you.
Harold Howe with Jack Darling, 2-Year-Olds in Training.